JoseRockzVGC says, yo, that's a love the content always. I was waiting on you to post to let you know I hit #1 in the in-game Sword and Shield ladder. I wanted to thank you for your tutelage and videos that helped me get better at competitive. I posted the rental code on my page from the team that I used. I would love it if you had time to feature it. I plan on beginning my journey to be a PokeTuber like you as well, bro. So yeah, they got rank 1 on the Sword and Shield ladder for Series 14 with this team. They didn't give me a paste, but we'll probably be okay. What I really like about this team is that it shows that like there are teams that can do very well with like very limited options, like Choice Band, Choice Scarf, Choice Specs. This team has 1 Protect on Entity, so like if we ever get caught out of position, we can't use Protect to like regain it. We have to just pin people from the very start of the game. This is a good example of like teams that pull your opponent in multiple different ways in the team preview. I wouldn't really call it hyper offense, but they have to respect things like Tailwind Yveltal with Specs Ogre. They have to respect Entity Ogre. They have to respect Rillaboom Ogre, all while respecting my ability to Trick Room if I want, lead Landorus if I want. I can even max the Landorus, go for Airstream even though it's Choice Band. There's so many different things this team can do, and if you're really focused on knowing your flowcharts as the person that plays this team, it can get rank 1 like this person did. So we're going to play some games with it and hopefully get some wins, but there might be a little bit of a learning curve, so bear with me here. Okay, let's check out our IVs and EVs. I have no clue what these stats are on these guys. I would probably use a full speed Lando. It is full, that's the exact set that you, no, it's not fast enough. It needs to be full speed. This Lando, 140, does not outspeed things like Calyrex's at +1. So it's important to know. Can't outspeed Zacian or Cali at +1 with this. 151, this does outspeed. This is the full speed set. All right. Rilla, any speed's weird. Do we have knockoff? We do. All right, so this is Mage, is it 113? This does outspeed in Tailwind. Okay. This outspeeds, this is the exact Ogre spread that I would like. Speed, cool, we're good. Oh, I didn't check the rest. Got to do this fast, guys. No max candy on your Porygon. Bro, you can't be doing that. That's like actually really important. There's so many times you have to max Porygon. I understand that you're not really using that many moves, but you max it to not die. And then you wait out your own Trick Room. So you max it on like turn 3 of Trick Room to help wait out your Trick Room and then reapply it. That's bad. I'm gonna try Entity Ogre for this first game. Just because they have Sable. No, hold on. You can't quash if I do it like this. And if I max my Ogre, like, we're fine. So we're gonna try those. With, like, we don't need Rilla in the back. We can bring Lando, I guess. Ooh, I don't like that. And then, like, I guess you bring the Entity for redirection if they do go big Sableye, but, like, I don't like this board. We spent too much. We're gonna lose this first game because we spent too much time looking at the team's IVs. That's why you always gotta send a Pokepaste so we can see that stuff before. But let's see what happens. I'm excited for Porygon Z with Terra. I don't think it's going to be that great. It's one of those mons that, like, it's not that great in VGC unless, like, the meta's built around it, and there's not enough redirection mons to make Porygon Z work. And Porygon Z would mean Porygon 2, and we don't want to see either of those. So they can go... Let's think about this. That's a weird-looking board. This is one of those situations where I think I'm just going to spout and then lose the Ogre and then get a repin. So Tailwind, Spout, Max Yveltal, and win the game. If they protect Zacian, I'm sad. Yeah, I think that, like, they gotta change Eviolite. They just gotta change Eviolite. I think this person's one of our viewers every once in a while. I feel like it's a popular enough name. I think the all caps Chris. I don't think they're in stream, but, like, we'll see. There's no protect, so Zacian should go down here. Sick. Venu's almost down. That's within range for Rilla Grassy Glide. That's within range. Oh, we didn't check our Entity EVs. Actually, really important. Yeah, at least Leaf Storm, bro. Like, bro, you missed the Leaf Storm. Oh my God, yo, RNG boost. Do we get an artificial RNG boost? What is? Did I just turn 1 miss the Leaf Storm, bro? Bro. Never lucky you. That's what we win. That's over. I'm gonna check the Entity EVs now. I wonder if it's a full speed Entity. I kind of want to know so I can expand incorrectly. No. So whenever you're using your Entity like that, and it is speed reduced. Okay, cool. Their Entity's made correctly. Good to know. So like this team's made well. Let's see. We want to. Go for this one. I don't think we need to I don't think we need the airstream because we have the tailwind. So we just max darkness there and Spouterino. This is why this team works. You can't use like prankster stuff on Yveltal, and so Yveltal gets a free tailwind, which enables the ogre, and then the turn after they're like, well, it was Scarf tailwind, so it's fine. And then you just max the Yveltal and then you win. That's what this team does. So let's go. They can max 2 there. We can melt that Reshiram at after -1. Whose team is this first place? This is the guy that got rank 1 after watching my videos, he said. Sorry, Alien Party says, currently can't find anybody to battle an Ultra. Your SAG said a long break and decided to come back. It might just be the time of day that you're playing. Depending on the time of day, like, it matters. Like, this is probably not the best time to be laddering, but it is what it is. You would find a lot more people late night. That's vested, so he might live. He's at neutral off a Specs rain boosted spout. You know, he might not die. But we're fine. Like, Reshiram can't really do... Reshiram doesn't really do anything. That's why, like, I don't use it that often, even though it's my favorite. Crit 2, bro! This is the luckiest game I've ever played in my life! Euxodia Obliterate, what is this? Yeah, maybe this is how this team gets rank 1, right? Just crit everything, dodge everything. This is freaking Pokemon anime out here. This is like the luckiest game I've ever seen. Lando, bro. It could still be Scarfed, but that's fine. Dude, that Reshiram would have lived. He would have lived, I think. Cool. That's game. This is how we reach first place, 100%. Dude, just O-code. Is that another crit? That's just O-codes? Oh, that's disgusting. That is disgusting. Did that just O-codes? That's crazy. Lando has fly. I didn't deserve that win at all, bro. I didn't even take damage. We take those all the way to the bank, yo. Oh man, that's ridiculous. We can even go Yveltal over again. They'd have to lead correctly to stop it. Am I east or west? I'm on the west. This is correct still. Bring this to repin their ogre, and then like, I don't know how I feel about the Lando. I really, really don't know how I feel about it. I might even just bring Entity here. I think Entity's a good mon to bring here. Cool, let's try it. Pennsylvania. It's horrible, man. 73 degrees Fahrenheit in November. That's about what it is here in California. Is that hot for you guys or cold? Is that hot? That's what it is about here. Yeah, Gengar, this guy's a cool team. This guy's a cool team. I like this so far. Sableye got hard confirmed in the latest trailer. Ooh. Sableye was already confirmed. It was already in a trailer earlier. All the stuff that I've reviewed is not, like, I haven't gone over any leaks at all. Alright, so Pikachu Ogre. It could be Scarf Ogre. It really, really could be Scarf Ogre. Like, 1000% could be. I think that's Sash Pikachu. You guys think it's Scarf Ogre? What do you guys think? I would Scarf Ogre here. Let's just try it. I'm just glad my electricity provider forgot about me and I got to keep my old conditions and prices. That's clean. Worst case, I can keep my PC running to heat my apartment. I've had that life. Yeah, we're gonna try this. This is probably a rental, but like, if they don't fake out correctly, we win. And if they do fake out, if they max the Pikachu and have slow ogre, we win. I think it's Scarf Ogre with fake out Sash Pikachu. That's what I think this is. And I don't want to like switch or pivot. But let's just see what they have, you know. So they're maxing Pikachu. So even if they are Scarfed Ogre, we're still gonna get massive value off of this. Because they can't Thunder. Unless they're not Lightning Rod. So like I'm not afraid of their Kyogre at all. I'm gonna one-shot that easy. Alright, cool. Yeah, they're not scarfed. They're sad. This is gonna be sad for them. Let's go! That's so much damage, bro. Yo, we got another crit. We crit the Pikachu. We didn't need it. Let's go. I'm gonna laugh my ass if they clicked under. Okay, I was gonna be like, bro, don't do that. This is not gonna do anything. They're too weak. Now we just max the Yveltal and win. Pikachu good? It's usable. It's usable for sure. Pikachu's not terrible. There's the Shadow Rider, and we just go Spout again and Airstream. Like this team's pretty easy to play. You need to have Fake Out to beat it, and that's the thing is like we had an Indie to switch in if we wanted. Cool. Pikachu's busting in Pokemon Unite. Battle's canceled. Wins up, yo. Wins up, yo. This team's good. This team's good. I kind of want to bring like a mixture of. I want to bring Kyogre too. It's just that Gastro is like going to be hard to break, but we kind of need Kyogre. Yeah, I think this is what we have to do. I don't like Lando here, so it's just me. That's just my opinion. I'm not a big fan of Lando in this team at all, really. It requires your max, and I think you have to max the Yveltal if you play it correctly. Does Fake Out increase in value without Dynamax? Yes, 100%. It will. And then it's going to increase the amount of that item that says, like, it avoids Fake Out, but, like, then that'll increase the amount of Frisk users and other stuff as well. I think Fake Out's going to be really, really good. Like, the whole meta next gen is going to be built around it. Adamant Terra Pikachu can OHKO, 252, 252, defense, Blissey with Volt Tackle, and then one-shot yourself. So this is a weird one. I don't think I'm getting Trick Roomed. I'm going to go Airstream and Expanding. This is a slow Indie, but I want the KO on the Cali right now. And I'd like to be able to cover a couple things. Cool. Let's see what they do. I doubt they're turning dark. They could. They definitely could. That would suck. But we are clicking Expanding. Switch out. Oh! Good thing I'm not nuking that slot. Soul Gold, bro. Dude, if I darked that thing, you were gone. Next turn, if the Cinderace is still there, will follow me. Just so we can stop a Sucker. Because you can still self-Sucker even if I have Terrain up. I'm assuming it's going to go down, though. I think that Imprison's just going to be really good at stopping Trick Room in the next gen. I think Imprisoning is going to be the way to do it. Or Trick Room, Trick Room. Like, you might just see people splash, like, good Trick Room users to Trick Room their Trick Room. Or splash mons that are, like, good in Trick Room on the most aggressive teams. Which will create, like, a pretty balanced meta. Like, you can't just roll people over with, like, just one Trick Room, one Tailwind wins the game. So, big Cinder. They know that we're Scarfed right now, by the way. Because we max first, normally we wouldn't be able to max first. So, they know that we're actually Scarfed, so once our max turns are over, if they're smart, they'd know. Fireball. Yep. So you see how I'm not faster right now? Yeah, Yveltal can soak that. It's fine. That's why we maxed it. Orb. Awesome. So he's gone. And then next turn we can just go for like... Well, not gone yet. We're just going to go for not Airstream. We're going to go for Follow Me next turn. We have to be the Cinder now. And we go for Max Darkness. Actually, do we even need a Max Darkness? Let me think about that. Oh, so close. He's going to tick up from Orb. I'm going to Follow Me. He'll take himself out there, and then we'll just pop the Soul. Yeah. So Cinderace is going to tick itself out on a Life Orb, and then we'll be able to one-shot their Soul. Nice. That thing was actually a threat, I think. I didn't want to deal with that at all. Like, we don't even need Kyogre anymore. Kyogre just use Ice Beam on stuff now. It's fine. Or Thunders and stuff. We basically were bringing Kyogre to beat these two mons, and now they're both gone. So you do have your Shadow Rider in the back, but your max is down. And I still have two mons. I still have Sash up. You're taken out. And we don't know where your Sash is, but, like, it's fine. We don't even need to Airstream, because we're going to get our Sash. We're going to get our Scarf back next turn. So we just got to not get KO'd on Yveltal. So probably just, like, a Follow Me. Let's see if you send out Gastro. If you send out Gastro, we won't Follow Me. Like Gastro Shadow Rider. Cool. Yep, it's almost like I played the game, yo. And so we're just going to go for Max Darkness Expanding. Be able to break either the Sash on the Cali and Sped Off drop the Gastrodon to put it within range for Ice Beam from Kyogre. You don't need to follow me here. Expanding Force breaks sashes. Double into the Cali, obviously, just in case something weird happens. And we got it. What's a rental code? I'll give it to, I already used it at the start of the stream. But I don't know it off the top of my head. We check it after this game. Should I put it up? Oh, go for it. Yeah, go for it. Bulldoze. Oh, go for it. That's the only move that they have that can actually hit the entity. Good play. And so, oh, they crit our Castro. Never mind. Yeah, you knew they had the Bulldoze. That was actually pretty clean. So right now, our Yveltal does outspeed everything. So we're going to be fine. We just need to outspeed the Cali and we're good to go. Yawn. Ooh, that's different. All right, so we're going to get put to sleep. They're probably going to protect then. How much do I care? That's a good question. I think I just bring out Rilla. Yeah, Rilla's fine. Because there's nothing you do to break Rilla either way. Hope the battles are going good. They're going absolutely flawless. Yeah, there's the rental code right there. Feel free to rent the team. I checked out most of the IVs and EVs already, so I have a general idea. I think the one thing this team needs is max candies on its Porygon. But it's really hard for teams to like lead versus team because they can get pulled in so many different ways. They can get pulled into respecting Trick Room, not respecting Trick Room, respecting Tailwind, not respecting Scarf. So we can just go for Grassy Glide into the Gastro and just go for a Dark Pulse into the Cali. And if you protect Cali, like next turn I just Dark Pulse, yeah, this game over. We got the perfect Mons for that situation. The absolute perfect Mons. We haven't even lost a game with this team. I'm going to try it. I don't think it will, but I'll try it. This is a hard matchup, I would say. I'm definitely not as experienced against this sort of matchup. But we'll see what happens. I think this is one of the few times you might be able to think about leading your Lando. What's your favorite Pokemon? And then favorite shiny. My favorite Pokemon's Butterfree. 100%. It'll always be Butterfree. My favorite shiny... maybe Clawitzer, that lobster Pokemon that goes all red. I think that's cool. I guess also like Gyarados. My favorite color is red, so. Do rank change every month or it'll stay whatever your rank you achieved? Yeah, that's not resetting at the first of every month. This is the last ranked season. It's just going to continue to be like this until they take it down. So yeah, everyone can say what their favorite Pokemon are. Zenta and Sin. Awesome. So they're leading Intimidate, which is good. But like, I'm looking at this board. You can fake out my Yveltal if you want. But like, if you're fake out Wide Guard, I don't care. I'm still going to click EQ here. I'm going to go Tailwind EQ, I think. I think that's like the play, and then we max the Yveltal and start rolling these guys over after an EQ. And if you want a Wide Guard, like, that's fine. My Yveltal will just start doing shit. The double Intimidate here is like so big for my Lando. Like, they probably are like, no way, you know? We used Vaporeon today. It was good. Yeah, I'll go for the Tailwind here. If you fake out the Lando, you fake out the Lando. Like, I can't do anything about it. Sucks I got Intimidated, but it's alright. I think it's pretty funny that the last raid battles Forever and G-Max is Snorlax versus the first raid. It's probably like that on purpose, I think. I think it's probably like that on purpose. So if you fake out Zenta, I get up Tailwind. Sorry, yeah, fake out Lando, I get Tailwind. And you're double Intimidated, so like, even if you were to like Behemoth Bash my Yveltal, I don't think it matters. Fake out Lando. I mean, that's the best, that's the thing that you fake out. So Tailwind's up. And let's realistically think about what we want to get done here. Behemoth Bash is fine. Like, it doesn't, you're intimidated, so I don't care. Yeah. I don't have to stay in here. I can just pivot out the Yveltal if I wanted. Pivot out the Lando too. I think the right play is this. If I were to U-turn, playing on the Wide Guard and bring in a Kyogre. No, that's not right. It's fine. I'm absolutely fine with this. Yep. Yeah, I think Snarl is the good play, but they're not. I would want fake out Snarl. I definitely wouldn't fake out Snarl against this. Yeah. It was a free Snarl, you know? But I guess it's hard to say, you know? Shiny Kantoy and Ninetales. Ninetales cool. Silver, blue, purplish tips are sick. My favorite colors, blue, but love cool colors in general. Hey, that's a good pick. I generally am not like a big shiny guy. I usually like what most Pokemon look like normally. Like, I guess some of my favorite shinies are actually like Garchomp and Blissey, ones that like slightly turn the contrast up or down on Mons. So no Wide Guard. That Groudon about to be Groudon, unless he's Citrus. Because this is still a banded Lando, bro. You better be Citrus, bro. Otherwise, I feel bad for you, son. Okay, he is. Okay, hey, good job. That's the right play. That is correct. He still might go down, though. He's going to be too weak to max. Let's go. Maybe not. That's a thick Groudon. You can Strong Me if you want. Behemoth Bash. Cool. I think they think I'm maxing the Lando. But it's hard to say. They probably thought we were pivoting the Yveltal. But we'll see. We'll see. Yep, they thought we were going to max Lando. Nope. You can Wide Guard me if you want. Okay, we just stay in here. I don't think there's a problem with this. Like, you have these two plus Incin, and like, yes, you have a good maximum on the back, but like, if I can get you into a 1v whatever, a Kyogre can just roll it after our speed control. This will also be a single, like, if you pivot, you're gonna lose some on here. So you can switch out that Zenta for Incin, right? And that has to eat an EQ, right? And you lose your Groudon. Or you can switch out the Groudon. Like, I think this is like a win-win for me. Yeah, this is just taking out a Groudon for free and getting my Lando more speed control. Cool. You go Wide Guard me all you want, buddy. The last one we're going to do, now that we're at +2 forever, is probably a max Darkness into something. Because we don't need any more speed. Lando has basically Tailwind forever now. And we can kind of like soft check that Zenta the best we want. So you could send out your Incin. You could fake out my Lando. Would I throw a Max Darkness into that? Into your Zenta? Let me think about that. It's a good question. I think what I'm going to do is pivot in Ogre and pass an Airstream to my Ogre. I think it's just a better play. And then we'll pivot out the Yveltal. Yeah. I don't think they'll let me get away with this. They can max their Incin, I just don't think that's a great play. I think they're probably just gonna like, they're not fake out Wide Guarding, but like, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Very, very passive play from our opponent though. There's the fake out, cool, it's good. I'm happy I did that. You can Strong Me if you want, I can't really do anything about it, but I am getting an Airstream boost here. Big damage. So next turn I can still go for like a second Tailwind and just a Spout, and you have to Wide Guard, which means you get a Parting Shot off, but I'll trade it for another Tailwind and we're good to go. Yep, okay. Totally still fine. Still fine. And then we're going to reset our Yveltal to just come out and be able to like Scarf Foul play in the late game after we Tailwind one more time. So Tailwind, Spout, Wide Guard, Parting, and then we like, what do you have in the back? We have a Rilla that we don't need. It's probably, it might be Urshi, but it's probably Venu? Which means Yveltal's great against it. We have to Tailwind, because we're locked into it. You go Wide Guard. Awesome. Yep, no problem with me. So what we're going to do is come in with Rilla in just a minute and go for like a fake out play, because I don't think you have Wide Guard and Protect with Snarl and Behemoth Bash in that set. So that's fine. Let's see if they have Venu. Venu would be problematic, I think. Parting's completely okay. Doesn't matter who they're going into. I thought about Ice Beam in the Incin slot, in case they wanted to hard switch it too. I thought about it, but we'll see what they do. Realize you said fiance. Congrats. Yeah, we're getting married in a little bit less than a year. Here's our save the dates. Our wedding invitations are made of. Ooh, it's Thundy. Clean. That works for me. Yeah, here's our wedding invitations. They're really, really cool looking. All right, so yeah, we can do a couple of the same type of stuff. I think you just pivot. You don't know Intimidate. I guess we'll go Rilla here, and we'll go for. We're stuck Spouting, so just Spout. We're -1 on Ogre, but we have Specs. Getting married hype, that's right. Oh, we'll see if this works. They still have a lot of good mons. They're going to max that Thundy. I think the music was best in Ultra Sun and Moon. But we'll see. I agree. I hope it's good too. Yeah, if they were to click Wide Guard here and just pot shot one of my mons, that would suck. Because that Thundy's actually a big problem. In the same boat. Welcome, welcome. I think they got us this one. I was expecting more Venu, more like not Thundy. Because, yeah, Thundy's going to... I mean, there's always a percent chance we bring in the Lando and just Stone Edge crit the Thundy, but I don't think they, like, let me get away with that, like, rarely ever. So we'll see who they go after. They have, like, Max Lightning into my Rilla. Like, that's cool. I'm fine, like, wasting the Zenta not doing stuff by, like, Wide Guarding too, but, like, eventually I'm going to want to come in and lock myself into Ice Beam. So if they max Lightning my Rilla, like, we are going to be able to get a Spout off, which would be great. Wide Guard, absolutely fine. Yeah, we know that's happening. Can't do anything about that. Yeah, I'm okay with VGC completely changing too. Airstream, Lightning, awesome! Into Kyogre, it happens. It do be happening like that, guys. Can't do anything about it. Terrain gone. Has to be Lando here, I think. Orb. I mean, Foul Play probably does a good amount, but I think you have to do it like this. I think it has to be like this. Let's try this. Proc the Competitive, or Proc the Defiant, I know. We gotta hit it, we gotta crit a Stone Edge, I think. I think it's like our only out, is to crit the Stone Edge. They can pivot out that Zenta and go for an Intimidate here too, and I can't do anything. I could try and read that in high horsepower on the switch in, but like it's not even good. So like we're just gonna go for this. Yeah, because if you Airstream my Lando here, it won't matter if I want to bring in, like, when are my Tailwind turns? 2 or 3? 2 Tailwind turns. Okay, okay. Oh, I don't have U-turn. Oh, it doesn't matter then. Yeah, we'll just go for this. Because, like, we all know that you're switching out that Zenta for Incin. We all know. Yep. I mean, I can't do anything about it. So, I just have to crit. Let's go. Crit time. Crit time, baby. Crit time, Thundy. Stone Edge. Hit. Oh, so much damage. Is that a crit? That's no crit. Oh, man. Oh, we got it. We got the crit on Rilla. Let's go. We knew we had to crit. We had to crit something. We had to crit something out here. Dude, Rilla was just like, whoppa. That's the biggest knockoff I think I've ever seen in my life. I actually think that's like the biggest knockoff I've ever seen in my freaking life, yo. Yeah, now we just pivot Lando out and come in and lock ourselves. I mean, let's think about this actually. What does Rilla actually need to do differently? Because you're big, intimidated. No, you're not intimidated. Maybe Veltol in the back. I don't know if I want to do that. I like this play. I think if you can get the Intimidate off, it makes it so Yveltal will never die, and you can just Oblivion Wing out. Bada bing, bada boom! That's right, yo. I got lucky. Really, we needed the Rilla crit. So, because they were going to Airstream and be too big. There's the Fake Out. Awesome. You can Behemoth Blade the Rilla, it won't get the KO. I've lost your Tailwind value. Awesome. That's clean. Behemoth Bash. Doesn't really matter who they go into, because we have Lando in the back. Yeah, doesn't even get the KO. Cool. So what we do here is we just go after the Incin. And if you want to do something weird, like a weird Protect play, we pivot in the Lando, and then we're good to go. And that's Intimidate, and then we just go for Oblivion Wing, and we win. So this is going to make it so even if you carry the Yveltal, we're going to put ourselves in a situation where we have like the Wide Guard. Even if you Wide Guard here, we're going to have 2 mons that can pin you. Do you have any thoughts on how breeding may change? Probably not that much. Like I think there might be an item that can help you pass, like, you know, like Everstones let you pass like your natures and stuff. There might be an item that lets you pass your Terra. That's my guess. Double Intimidate here is pretty pog. It would suck to get protected on this Incin, but I don't think it's the end of the world. Cool. Yeah, getting Incin off the board's huge. Because now Rilla doesn't really have a check anymore. And you can take out my Yveltal here, but then we just go like Rilla, Lando, and we win. Behemoth Bash. He's also intimidated. Cool. Yeah, that was such a good play for me. And now, like, you can't stop EQ and Oblivion Wing at the same time. We got it! Cool beans! Stone Edge Lando goated, undefeated with this team. Dude, you gonna click a wide guard? You gonna click wide guard, bro? See what happens? We take those wins undefeated on my alt account back to Master Ball with this team. Makes sense why I got rank 1. It has all the tools that you need. So, pretty good stuff. Even bad matchups like that, we still play to our outs. Get those wins. All right, there's the team one more time. Remember, this is the guy that got rank 1 with this team. You can see right there. So this is the team we used. They got rank 1 with it. I didn't lose a single game with it. It's really, really good for playing like hyper offensive and pinning people. But you got to remember, there's very little comeback mechanics with this team. It's all about pinning early and maintaining board control. And if you're a player whose strengths that suit, I would say try this team out. It's really hard to cover everything this team does. Another thing is, like, if I were to go with like Yveltal Kyogre, and you're like, cool, I'm gonna bring my electric user like a Lecky. You pivot in the Lando, you max the Lando, and the Lando becomes the new Yveltal. This team is very, very simple looking, but it's polished to do exactly what you need it to do, and it's the perfect type of team that you can use to get to Master Ball. So I'd say try this one out. Like I said, this got rank 1. JoseRockzVGC is the one who used it. They're going to be making some content on YouTube, so I'll be linking them in the description when I make and put this on YouTube. So think about checking them out, and yeah, use this team. If Jose watches this, remember to put max candies on your Porygon too. It's the only thing you need, and otherwise the team's perfect.